Hi Libra and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for your person in a no contact situation. If the reading resonates with you, then let me know in the comments below. If it doesn't, then check one of the other videos for your other placements. And with that, Libra, I'm just going to jump straight in and start with your energies. On the left hand side here, we will have your cards. Then we will go on to the right hand side will be your person's cards, and I will clarify each. We'll then round that off with an outcome and then some advice from the universe. So if you're ready, Libra, get cozy, sit down, grab a drink, chill out. We're going to jump into your energies now. Okay, can you show me Libra, please? Can you get Libra? Show me Libra, please. Libra and their person in a no contact situation. All our Libras in no contact at the moment. Can you please show me Libra? And Libra, please. Okay. Libra. See what we've got coming up, guys. Oh, okay, first card out. We've got the Magician. Okay, nice. Oh, Two of Cups, right? You're making something happen with somebody. And the Page of Swords, yeah, waiting. So you've connected with someone. I'm not seeing how far back that was, but you're kind of waiting on them. That's what the Page of Swords is like. He's spying. I'm not saying you're spying on people, but you might be, checking social media or checking your messages or something, expecting them to pop up. You're just kind of like looking out for them. So it's like you're almost expecting them to come in, but then you're also quite guarded about it. There's a connection that's important to you. You're showing it me here in the center of your cards, and something that you have been actively trying to manifest. So it might be somebody that you've been manifesting a connection of this type. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. It could be business. Somebody did appear and maybe vanished. Well, would have done. It's a no contact situation. So I'm not surprised to see the Page of Swords there in your environment there, Libra. Now I'm going to jump in and clarify. Well, not clarify, sorry. Grab your person's cards and then we'll clarify. Okay, can you show me Libra's person, please? Libra's person. Libra's person. So some of you, it might be that you were manifesting a connection and someone turned up, or it may be that the connection came in first and then you were like manifesting more with that person. So that can work both ways. I'm not clarifying these cards, so I can't tell you which way round. So we may have a 50-50 split in that regard with the Libra collective. And you could be consciously or subconsciously manifesting, by the way. Okay, right. Your person, Libra, is the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're showing me they have intentionally withdrawn, and I want to say affection. They still feel affection towards you, because the Page of Cups is here, it's just reversed. They're just not acting on it. They're just not really doing anything towards you at the moment. They're looking at different options. Now, don't worry, Libra, it doesn't necessarily mean people. We haven't clarified. So nothing like that's come up yet. Could be any other options. They could be in the middle of something in their life. They are looking at where they invest. We've got 7 here and 7. 2 sevens. So one's showing us options, the other's showing us choices. So they're going to invest in something, but at the moment they've paused a connection with you. And this could be like, you're waiting on a job or something and there are other candidates. It could be that you're dating, this person's dating more than one person, or this person is just choosing whether or not to focus on connections right now, maybe wanting to build into something else like their own career, or they might be moving house, like literally anything else in their life. Okay, sorry Libra, I just want to take a little sip there. I'm going to jump in and clarify your cards then, Libra, and see if we can get a little bit of put my teeth back in, Libra. Get a little bit more information on your situation now. Okay, can you show me the Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Swords for Libra, please? Can we please clarify Libra's energy? Can we clarify Libra's energy, please? The Chariot, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. I think some of you Libras are thinking of approaching this person with something. It's like you want to go in and just go, what is going on? That's going to cause a bit of a Tower moment, and it then puts you straight into your head. Nine of Swords energy. You're wondering what's going on. You want to move towards them. Some of you are upset from not hearing from them. So some of you may have just been ghosted by this person. Either way, you want to make a move. That's going to come in under the Magician, that's sure. You want to move forward. You want to progress forwards. This connection came in quickly. It seems like it left just as fast. And while you're waiting, watching out for this person, see what their moves are, you are so in your head. You need to kind of calm down that headspace and stop thinking. Easier said than done, I know, Libra. But the more that you are watching out for this person, the more that you're in your head. And most of this, I can just see negative energy coming back onto yourself from this. But let's clarify what your person is, what's going on with your person underneath the surface. See if we can get any intentions here. Can I see Libra's person, please? Libra's person. The Hierophant. The Five of Swords. The Hermit. Yeah, they're not making any moves anytime soon, Libra. So they've not cut you off as far as I can see. And when it looks at choices, they actually are looking at more of a wider net of their life, a wider scope of their life. So that's their connections, but also about work, about home life. Something in their structure is changing or going to change, or that's what they're considering, that's what they're looking at. So they're now off dealing with that. They have wrestled over the connection. They haven't just dropped it and just forgotten about you. We've got the Five of Swords here under the Page of Cups reversed. I don't know whether or not it's a battle they've got on with this change coming in their life, where they're like, I'm just pausing this connection at the moment because I just can't deal with all that and this I've got to sort out. Or it may be that they're just cutting out all connections entirely, wanting to focus on something else, like maybe their career or something. But at the moment, they are very much in hermit mode while they make this decision. The decision hasn't been made yet. If they have just cut you off without contact or trying to explain any of this, Libra, yeah, you might... I'm got a feeling this person's not a very good communicator. Because it seems like they're just closed down. Rather than gone, hey, this is what's going on in my life. This is why I'm just going to be away for a little bit. They just seem to have just closed down. So ask yourself, Libra, if that's something that you want to work with in the future, if this person does come back around. I'm not seeing it coming back around though. Not yet, at least, because they are in hermit mode, at least at the time of this recording or the time of you seeing this video. Okay, right, I'm going to get some outcomes here. Can we get some potential outcomes to this situation, please? Yeah, do you want to move forward, Libra? They're not moving back, but they're not moving forward either. They're just kind of almost paralysed in place until they make a decision about what they want to do. Right, they have wrestled with it though. They have. Right, outcomes. Oh, we've got the Knight of Swords. So yeah, some communications coming in from them at some point. Can I get another one, please? Oh, the Sun, but it's in reverse. So I don't think that you're going to be any more wiser than this than you currently are, even with their communication, especially with the Ten of Pentacles on its side. So they're going to come in with something like, oh, I've been busy with work, or oh, they're going to be kind of vague. Either way, this is not building a sustainable future for the both of you. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, so the potential for this relationship to come together is still there. But so is also the potential for it to fall apart. It's almost like the universe saying that to be continued or wait and see. So not all is lost. It's this Sun being in reverse. The reverse Sun means that you're not fully clear on some details. So this person's going to come charging in with messages that may feel like excuses or something like that to you. You're going to be left more confused than when you started, probably. Like, this doesn't make any sense. What they're saying and what they did doesn't make any sense. Some of you, they might come in and not even want to talk about it at all. Either way, it's shaking up the foundation of the connection. It's not stable. It doesn't look like this person's coming to stabilise things out. I think they're just coming in to, you know, get back in your good books, Libra. Right, I'm going to get some universal advice, and I'll talk you through that. Can I get some advice for Libras, please? Universal advice for Libras, please. Universal advice for Libras. For Libras. I don't like that Nine of Swords, I'm telling you. I keep getting pointed to it that you're in your head about this. Of course, that's totally normal, Libra. But the more that you're in your head about it, the worse it's going to get. And it's only getting worse for you because, I mean, they don't know how much stress that they're causing you at the minute. If they are aware of it and they're still choosing to behave this way, then I'd suggest Maybe you continue your search, manifesting your one there, Libra, because this person's mostly just concerned about what's going on with them. I don't mean that as a judgment to them, Libra. It depends what's going on. Could be something very serious. But yeah, if I was you, I would try and distract the thinking. Maybe do some meditation, particularly chakra meditation. Try and move the energy down from the mind and disperse it among the other chakras. And that will help you align and even out. Just feel a little bit better and not in your head so much, okay? All right, can I get some universal advice, please? Sorry, Libra, I've got an itch. This hair tickles my face. Can I get some universal advice, please, for Libra? 6 of arrows. 6 of stones. That's what I was just saying. Ace of bows. I think after this person comes in, you're going to really start looking at what it is that you want to build in a foundation in a relationship, or at least in this one, or whether or not you need to have a conversation with this person about how they communicate with you going forward, if it moves forward at all. We come in with the 6 of arrows, which is the 6 of swords. This is moving on to calmer water. So yeah, when this person reaches out, it will calm down your mind at the very least, because you'll be like, oh, okay, I finally heard from them. Maybe they will be able to shed some light on what's gone on here, but they don't. So they go in with the 6 of stones, 6 of stones is the 6 of pentacles under the reverse sun. This means that this person is not giving the complete whole truth to you, at least what is needed for the relationship to balance out, for trust to be maintained and established. They're going to give you a sort of half truth. Also, please note that this card in the Wildwood deck is called exploitation. So be mindful to some of you Libras that this might be somebody just coming in for their own gain. Like, oh, okay, I've got time for Libra now, on board. Let me just see what I can do. Let's see if I can rizz them up a little bit. And they will, you know, either make me feel better, make me feel good, because you're naturally charming, Libra. You make people feel good, especially when they're going through like this. It sounds like this person's going through a bit of shit. So be careful that they're not coming in just to make themselves feel better. They're actually coming in to maybe apologize for disappearing on you, trying to make you feel better. Just watch out for how you feel after that interaction, Libra. Whether you feel more confused, whether you feel fulfilled with what it is that they said and satisfied with that, then make your decision to move forward from going, make your decision on whether or not to move forward from there. Okay, and then you got the Ace of Bows over the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Bows is the Ace of Wands. That's a spark of excitement there. So they might start looking into planning. That seems quite optimistic. Maybe making some future planning. Some suggestions for stabling things out. But again, the thing is with the Ace of Bows, is a fire card. Fires often go out pretty quickly. So there's going to be a big burst of excitement here. So they may promise some more stability in the future, or they might make a solid plan with you about something, but at the moment it's just set as an idea and an intention. I'm not seeing any pentacles down here apart from the 6 of stones pentacle energy, and that's telling me that this is not going to be quite as balanced as we'd initially want or hope for. So that's up to you, Libra. I mean, no judgment here. You guys, you make the decisions that you want. Tarot's not telling you what decision to make. It is just showing you a possibility, what's available in the energy surrounding you for things to work out in some which way, okay? Your person, though, at the moment is very withdrawn, so I wouldn't sit there waiting for them. But the good news is you are moving on to calmer waters soon. So this person is going to come in with something for you. Some kind of hoping apology. I would have liked to have seen that, but the Page of Cups is in reverse. Page of Cups often means apology. So at the moment, no apology, no recognition of what they're doing. They've just completely withdrawn their energy and shut down. I'm also worried that the fact that they come in under the Knight of Swords is actually quite rash and quite quick. So from your perspective, it'll be like completely sudden and unexpected. From their perspective, it's going to be quite impulsive, maybe even a little bit rushed. Has a calming effect on you though, so that's good. I just don't think you're going to be satisfied, Libra, with what it is they have to say. And the thing is, Libras, and I'm guilty of it too, I'm not judging you because I'm a Libra rising, we tend to not want to rock the boat too much. We're like, okay, we just won't say anything this time. We won't say anything this time. We won't ask for what we want this time. So it's almost like afraid to chase off the person by asking what you want. But if a person's not happy that you ask for something that's good for you, Libra, maybe you want to question whether or not you want to keep that attachment around. Right? Because people in our lives, I'm not saying they need to bend over backwards for us all the time, I'm not saying that, but there's got to be equal give and take. So you give some positive energy, they give some positive energy. If you do something bad and you go back and make up for it, they do something bad, then they also come and make up for it, right? Or at least explain themselves, provide some clarity on the situation. But they see here from the outcome cards and from the universal advice that you are not going to be satisfied with what they come forward with. But when they do come forward, it is going to lead to a burst of excitement. Some kind of movement is happening, something around the foundation and stability of the connection. I don't know exactly what that means because I'm not clarifying, but I hope it makes sense to you, Libra. That might also be you picking up your confidence there to actually go, hey, no, I am not going to let you get away with this. If you want a stable connection with me, you can't just vanish off when things get hard. You've got to at least tell me something's going on, right? You need to be informed. There needs to be a back and forth. We need to know what's going on. So yes, you taking some action there, Libra, and it is for the best, because it does even things out a little bit there for you. With this connection, I'm not sure, but within yourself, almost certainly you will feel a lot better after you have this conversation with them. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esotera Tarot. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below if the reading resonated with you, and to like and subscribe as well. It helps to push the channel out and get more messages to more people who need it. And with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care.